So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Isma. I'm an English teacher. I studied for a diploma in English language teaching to adults. I enjoy intensive courses as I like working under pressure, but they are not for everybody. These days you do not always need to head back to school full-time. Most diploma level courses can be done with some element of part-time or online study. With a diploma under my belt, I was offered roles with more responsibility. These positions have brought me personal and professional learning, as well as the opportunity to work and train with different people. I have had many jobs in the last many years on the road. But the one that I always rely on was teaching English as a second language. Teaching is a challenging but very rewarding profession, with teachers playing an essential part in helping students to acquire and develop the knowledge and skills they will need in later life. What I have found is that the process of teaching English has helped me to refine my language learning strategy and learn the local language better. A good English as a foreign language teacher is an important factor when students are learning English as a second language or as a foreign language. As a general consensus, students say that great teachers are those that remember what it was like to be a student and treat students as equals. When you teach English as a foreign language, you must strike up a relationship with each and every student, ensuring that you encourage the quieter ones as well as the more confident ones, while also ensuring you maintain a good balance between entertainment and discipline. It is also well documented that to be a great teacher, you have to be patient and appreciate that everybody will make mistakes. English may not be the most spoken language in the world, but it is the official language in a large number of countries. It is estimated that the number of people in the world that use in English to communicate on a regular basis is 2 billion. Me as a teacher, I need to help my students to use the English language correctly, and help them to improve their skills in learning a foreign language. The best way to do so is to be a talented teacher with clear objectives and the opportunity to develop everyday conversational ability, utilizing the 4 skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Good teachers find time in their schedule to learn themselves. Not only does it help bolster your knowledge in a certain subject matter, it also puts you in the position of student. This gives you a perspective about the learning process that you can easily forget when you're always in teaching mode. In the world of education, your objectives for your students act as road signs to your destination. Your plan is the map. Making a plan does not suggest a lack of creativity in your curriculum, but rather, gives creativity a framework in which to flourish. English for teaching purposes courses gave me a great help to be a better teacher. For example, the courses help to figure out how can I structure oral discourse, because a well-structured discourse is fundamental, and an excellent way of guaranteeing that information reaches its target without significant loss. Furthermore, how can I clarify concepts for my students? To giving examples, to paraphrasing, or defining, for instance. Second, planning, decide what I want to try and do differently in my next lesson. It could be a different way of doing what I am already doing, or something completely new to me, or it could perhaps simply be refining something I consider worthwhile doing but are slightly shaky on. I have learned that a negative energy, stress or anxiety saps creativity, and it makes a nice breeding ground for fear of failure. Good teachers have an upbeat mood, a sense of vitality and energy, and see past momentary setbacks to the end goal. So using humor and wit make a lasting impression. It reduces stress and frustration, and gives students a chance to look at their circumstances from another point of view. The courses showed me a great methodology to how can I motivating my students and make them feel they are an important part of a shared project to boost their confidence. Successful educators take time to reflect on their methods, their delivery, and the way they connect with their students. Reflection is necessary to uncover those weaknesses that can be strengthened with a bit of resolve and understanding. I have learned that teachers who decide to give their classes in English, not only have to plan and control their discourse, they also have to know how to adequately manage the interactions that take place in the teaching environment. Because knowledge is generated, above all through interaction, teachers have to foresee and plan the dynamics of interaction in the classroom. There were 6 main elements to great teaching, and one of the most important ones was subject knowledge. It may seem obvious that the best teachers have a deep knowledge of their subject, and if that falls below a certain point, it has a significant impact on students' learning. Targeted help for teachers, giving them an understanding of particular areas where their knowledge is weak, could be effective. Add to that, the courses helped me how to plan and deliver my lessons without overlooking the language issue. By simplifying using structures and vocabulary that are understood, and using classroom language that students need to be familiar with. Teach in a variety of ways is a tip that I learned from the courses. Using as many different materials for your lessons as possible can be very helpful to deliver the lesson effectively, like using books, videos, music, presentations, speeches, and everything that can be interesting for the students. With the advance of technology, there are fresh new resources and tools that can add great functionality to the classroom and curriculum. There is no doubt that the students probably already use technologies you haven't tapped into yet. So the teacher should not be afraid to push for technology in the classroom. It is often an underfunded area, but in this current world and climate, your students will be growing up in a world where technology is everywhere. Give them a head start and use technology in the classroom. It is very important for the students to feel the support of their teacher and know that he will always help when it is needed, especially when learning a new language like English. Last but not least, the courses showed me that good teachers need to know their craft. In addition to the methodology of teaching, you need to master your subject area. Learn, and never stop learning. Successful educators stay curious. Have a nice day, everyone.